conference picnic, which is for professionals and people who already know what they are aiming at. But what about talents and what about newcomers? Could you both introduce yourselves and tell me about that?
Sure. My name is Nico. Next to me is Antoine, my partner at our venture Sandbox. And what Sandbox is aiming at, we're aiming at building a network and a conference for talented young people under 30 from all over the world. So we're trying to bring together a very diverse group of cool young people to exchange ideas and create new things.
And we work together based in Zurich. We work from 3 places actually, from Zurich, London and New York. We're a team of 5 people and organized the first conference which took take place in Zurich next June in 2009.
And what will be happening on that conference?
Well, part of the fun is that we're not quite sure what will happen. We're trying to come up with a very broad range of topics, interesting challenges that we feel are relevant to this target group, so this generation Y that we're aiming at, people between say 18 and 30, and we're trying to really bring those people together and get them talking in a first stage, and then get them to maybe develop new ideas on how you could solve the challenges, new ideas, new directions that you could go into, and we're really trying to just create a whole set of new ideas, and we're hoping that some of those ideas will then eventually turn into projects, and maybe the projects will turn into companies or NGOs or political parties, but a lot of the ideas will also vanish. So it's really basically we're trying to unlock the creative potential, if you will, of this diverse target group.
Okay. So, but compared to barcamps and other conferences, what are you doing different?
Compared to Barcamp, well, Sandbox is specific in the sense that it's limited to people who are under 30, specific target group that is selected. It's not open to everyone. People have to apply to come to the conference, and through this we try to have the best people, the most creative ones from every industry. We try to have a very diverse target group, not just entrepreneurs or bloggers or media people, but also artists, scientists, musicians maybe. We try to bring all these people together so that everyone can inspire the other one and give him some insight into what he's doing in his own field.
Maybe to add to that, well, we love the idea of Barcamp, but what differentiates us from Barcamp is that we're talking to our target group about the topics of the conference, but we're doing that actually before the conference. So we're building the program of the conference now in the coming months, and we're not doing it basically on site. So the program will be in place when the conference starts. There will have been preparations, there will have been research on those topics that people will have read and looked at. And we'll also apply very specific methods of innovation, process design to those sessions to really unlock this potential of ideas.
And what about your personal background? How do you come to that point to make your own conference?
Well, I personally studied law in Switzerland, and I was previously very active in student organization in Switzerland, in the western part. Nico was in the German part, and there was this big Swiss student organization where all people involved in student organization met a couple of times a year. And the idea of Sandbox comes from there, actually, from all these people who were very much involved into students' politics, but also in a lot of other fields, and who by meeting had a lot of new ideas and implemented a couple of them in their respective cities. So that's how we met each other. It was 6 or 7 years ago, maybe.
And then how did you decide to make a conference?
Well, actually, we always wanted to recreate this atmosphere that we had when we met in student politics, because there was a group of very great people that had a lot of energy, wanted to do new things, and we were thinking a lot about what we could do to recreate that atmosphere. We had a lot of ideas, building up networks, but it never really happened until about a year ago, when we decided that we're a team of 4 people all together. We decided that we had enough experience. We've now worked in very different fields. I've worked as a journalist. I did a lot of event management. Antoine worked for banks, started up a political think tank. A third one of our team worked for online social networks. So we really felt that we had enough experience to start something new, and this is how Sandbox sort of emerged. And we came from this idea of building a network to the idea of building a network and a conference, because we truly believe that real connections between people are only forged if they meet face to face, if they meet in real life. So we really want them to bring together on site in a specific location in Zurich in 2009 to get them to talk, to exchange their visions, and then we will have an online social network that will allow them to continue the conversation between the conferences.
And anybody interested in your conference, where will he find information about it?
You'll find information on our website, which is www.sandbox-network.com.
Okay, so thank you and good luck with your conference.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot
for having us.
Yeah, thank you.